Welcome back to another episode of Talking with Todd, and we are in full HD today. Back after a year of no video, we're back in
Back
video.
back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand. We have heard your guys' cry for video, and we're complying.
Yeah, we listen
We do, we do.
as much as we don't like it.
I
The
know,
video.
I know. We've talked about it for the last couple of months, and we were like, we don't want to do video, but the people want it, and so we will follow along. We are men of the people, and we will listen to those cries. So
Absolutely.
so yeah, it's been a while even having you on the show. You kind of were out on somewhat of an adventure for the last month. You want to just share with us a little bit about the highlights from your time around?
Oh, I mean, March was a very busy month. There's a couple of trips to Columbus for the school, obviously, and then I had a little bit of vacation time. Spent a few days in Puerto Rico watching my son wrestle, and then we went to watch the NCAA wrestles in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then I spent a week at conferences presenting and board meetings in Denver, Colorado. So very busy March. I'm glad to be back. I missed my work family. So
Yeah, no, it's good to have you back. It's been a long March. We've had a lot of different people on the show. We've talked to a lot of different people, but we're excited to have back the one and only Dr. Todd Hernandez. So we've got a lot to cover today. So we're going to jump straight in. Something we've talked about a little bit before on the show is this initiative that you've got going on. We're going to call it Pizza with the President.
Sure.
You want to share us a little bit about what you're trying to do through that and how people can get involved?
Yeah, so Pizza with the President is a kind of a subset of a larger goal of mine, to have listening sessions with all staff and faculty, and then try and get the student voices as well. This spring through February, March, and into April, I've been meeting with different groups across campus, staff and faculty, just listening. And it's a future episode, but we'll talk about the themes that have come out of that and where we're headed. But just last night, I had my first Pizza with the President, and that's my time to sit with students or learners and get their feedback. And we had a lot of fun. We went through 8 large pizzas last night, and some themes that came out of that, like overwhelmingly, our learners think our staff and faculty are just wonderful. They love the faculty and teaching in the classroom, and just walking up and down the halls. They talked about how they always get a smile and a hello from the staff and faculty. So that was a huge theme. We had another learner say that I feel like I grew up here, and not that they've been here a long time, but like all since junior high, they've been coming out to the college for summer camps and different clubs that they could be in, and it was just a natural choice for that individual because they started coming here so early. Some other things, the affordability came up as well. They appreciate the updates that we've done to the campus as far as colors and schemes and go. We still have a lot of work to do there, but I appreciate facilities, particularly in the E building, coloring things up and making it look a little more inviting.
There's a lot going on, a lot of improvement, a lot of planning. And speaking of that, I know it's going to be a good time to touch on our master plan and strategic plans here at Northwest State in 2023.
Yeah, so April 1st, so almost 2 weeks ago, was my 2-year anniversary as president. And the time's flown by, and one of the things that we were able to accomplish in that early on was the master plan. What do we want our facilities to look like? What facilities do we need for 5 years and 10 years out into the future? And it was a great process, lots of focus groups. That plan has a whole lot of voices in it. It was approved by the board last June. And now we're starting to execute the plan. The B building renovation is underway from a planning perspective, and that those plans are almost done to where we could start bidding it out. And we're right neck and neck with Van Wert plans as well. Yeah. So those engineering designs and plans are just about complete. So really looking forward to having the opportunity to update some of our facilities.
Yeah, no, I know we're super excited about all of those updates. One of the things, when Van Wert gets going, we'll probably take a little bit of a field trip out there. Might take this show on the road and kind of give everybody an idea of what's going on out there. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening here at Northwest State Community College. And I know you've got a couple other things to share with us today, so I'll kind of just throw that over to you.
Yeah, just a quick hit list of kind of big things that happened in the first 2 years. Just before my presidency, the Higher Learning Commission visit occurred, and we received a 10-year renewal. And it's hard to believe we're already talking about the 4-year assurance argument that we have to complete. So that happened. Also, Strengthening Community College grant was awarded right in that time, and we're starting to offer those 6-week, 1-term classes in the STEM and industrial technologies area. TRIO was awarded right at about that time, and I just attended the second annual TRIO Awards dinner. It was a phenomenal event. If you can get to that event some way somehow, you should go, because it's very powerful and uplifting, the impact that we've been able to have on those students. And I could go on and on with apprenticeships and how they've grown, and Tech Cred, how we're the number 2 provider in the state. I think another item I'd like to jump into is Guided Pathways to Success, our Title III grant. We closed that out, and the grant, that initiative, was a 5-year initiative, and it was highly successful. Just some of the successes, we went from around 6 credit hours per term per student, so students taking 6 credit hours, to 9.4 in that period. And that's important because it drives student success. The more credits per term that a learner takes, the more likely they are to finish their program. So that was a huge jump. From a financial perspective, that it more than pays for itself to keep that advising center up and going. And I know our learners really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, really good stuff. Do you have anything else to share with us today?
It's week 12 of the term. Stress levels are high, so I just want to give staff, faculty, and learners to stick with it. A few more weeks, we'll all get a much needed break, but just stay with it, one foot in front of the other. And I believe in our learners and our staff and faculty. We got this.
Yeah, it's a good time of year to finish everything out strong, and we will patiently await summer. So guys, thank you so much for watching or listening, depending on where you are consuming this episode. And we are super thankful for the time that you spend with us each and every week. If you want to find out more about Northwest State Community College, you can check out northweststate.edu or come spend some time at our lovely campus here in Archibald, Ohio. And remember, until next time, stay excellent to each other and party on, my dudes and dudettes. Peace out.